Hi, it's Marco, and in this video I want to share with you an interview that I recently made with Roman Katerynchyk, who is the CEO of the P2P Lending Platform Lonvest. So platform that I really like. I know Roman personally, the CEO of the platform, so we chat often about P2P lending, investing. So I really wanted to catch up with him. We did a last interview about Lonvest about a year ago. A lot changed in a year in the P2P lending, in the investing space in Europe. So I really wanted to ask him some questions. Does it seem P2P lending is still a good idea to invest in anyone's portfolio? What's new with Lonvest? Especially we'll talk about the latest Loan Originator. And also we talk more about where it's in the field of P2P lending is going, about regulation, about platforms expanding to other horizons than just P2P lending. So we'll cover all of that in the interview. So without further ado, here's an interview with Roman, who is the CEO of Lonvest. Okay, so thank you so much for coming to this interview today. For those that don't know you yet, can you introduce yourself and also your platform, Lonvest?
Yeah. Hi, Marco, and thanks for having me. Nice to see you again. And so the short introduction is my name is Roman Katerynchyk. I've been involved in the IT industry in general for 16 years, with most of the time focusing on fintech. In 2015, me and my partner, we launched our first lending business, which name is My Credit, and its business was successful and built in Ukraine. So in 2019, we get a huge portion of investment from one of the biggest banking groups. So nowadays, this brand is one of the leading companies in Ukraine. So we have the market share, 20+% in the market. And 2019, we decided to expand geographically to be established our lending operation in Southeast Asia and Europe with headquarters in Singapore. So, and our international expansion was self-financed, relying on our own capital and on the partners. So right now we launched in 2023, we launched Lonvest, P2P platform that is aiming to provide a secure investment opportunities for investors. This platform is there already for almost 2 years. We're putting on the platform only loans from our group, which is named Space Crew Finance Group. We have 500 people in 5 countries, various departments like IT, risk management, finance, automation, call center and stuff. So we're able to get all the processes inside our company, to have the know-how inside our business. So more or less this is it. And right now we're launching another brand, another country new to us, which we're very excited about, and I think we'll discuss it a bit later.
Yeah, definitely we'll get to that, to the news. Just wanted to ask you before we talk more about Lonvest. So we spoke last time on this show about a year ago. So in 2024, do you still think that peer-to-peer lending is a good way to invest money? I think I know the answer, but I want to know a bit more about why you think that. And does it have its place in anyone's portfolio, or is it only for some people? Can you give us some insight?
So absolutely. I think P2P lending remains a valuable investment option still in 2024 because it offers attractive returns and the ability to diversification portfolio between stocks, bonds, and P2P is one of the way of diversifying the portfolio of investor. And many investors in P2P already there, and they appreciate the flexibility and good high interest potential income, passive income with the fair risks. And today regulations make this kind of platforms are transparent and secure. So I think P2P lending is still a good choice for investors with I would say diversified investment strategy. So I believe that it's still there and it makes a lot of sense.
Okay, yes, and for sharing that. So still, yeah, as I said before, we last talked about a year ago. So what were the main news for Lonvest? And I would say, except your new loan originator that we'll talk more about in a moment, but except that, were there any big news that you could share? What happened with Lonvest basically?
You mean for the year?
For the last year, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, it's been a while and some changes. So we added a referral program on the platform to enhance investors to bring friends and get benefits and referral bonuses. Um, Also, we added investment opportunities for companies, business entities. So it's
Right.
also expanding our reach and flexibility because we had a lot of requests from businesses and companies about the investment
Yeah.
on the platform. Also, we added a new loan originator, Mexican company, which name is Click Creditor, which is also a part of Space Crew Finance Group and is our like main partner of the platform, and all the originators there are they're from one, I would say, mother company. So one of our key milestones, and personal to me, because like we're building a long-term strategy for this Lonvest and the P2P and building relationships with investors. We've got the 1 million euro mark in total platform investment. So I believe that we were doing a pretty good job in terms of like communication and in terms of our transparency and in terms of different kind of things. I mean, the business is going up.
Okay, great. Just still about this new loan originator from Mexico. I know it's a bit like milestone for the company and for you. Can you tell us more about what it means for investors on the platform? What it means to have one more loan
Yeah,
originator?
sure, sure. So basically, it's the originator from Mexico, which I already remarked. This brand is Click Creditor, is a part of our Space Crew Finance Group. So right now we are offering 13.5% interest rate on loans from this new originator, but it's limited time offer. So I believe it's going to be for a month or something like this. And why Mexico is because it's a big market, so 160 million people with growing GDP. The country is close to US, so which drives Mexican GDP. The regulation is there, so there's an option for getting a license, which makes this market more transparent. The companies are there, so I believe that right now is 7 or 8 brands. So customers get to know about this model, and it's getting more and more popular in Mexico. So we already like getting like thousands of applications per day. Yeah, in general, actually, we had the Q&A session with our country manager, Vadim, who is responsible for Latam region. So you can find it or our YouTube channel on our website where we disclose a lot of things about the risk management, about the anti-fraud strategy, about the potential expectation for surpluses and the cost of marketing. All of this we already disclosed. So we're pretty open. If the investors have any kind of questions, we're pretty open to disclose more.
Great, great. Yeah, for sure. I will make sure to put links to that just below the video. Great. So that's great news. So I want to talk more about the financial markets and P2P lending market especially. So there have been a lot of changes, right, since we last talked, and for the part of the moment, in Europe at least, inflation for the part is driving down, right? How can you see all those changes impacting the P2P lending market and, for example, interest rates on Lonvest,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so the market shifts over the past years, and have definitely impacted the P2P as well. So with economic uncertainty that is on the rise, more investors, I think, turn into P2P, and I'm one of the investors on our platform because I believe that this, I would say, 11 or 12 plus percent interest rate per year is looking very interesting to any investor, me as well, as a passive income. Why not? So the regulations are pushing P2P platforms to become more transparent and focus on the better risk management, which we're doing as a business all the time. And for investor, it means that the potentially higher returns and access to larger range of lending opportunities, because I see new brands are coming to P2P platforms almost every month, which is good. I think the market is growing. The product is very simple and the demand is high all over the world. So I believe that the market will keep improving and keep growing. So this is my answer.
Okay, I just maybe one more question about this. You mentioned that there are more and more platforms, basically, right? Or new actors in the market.
I would say more and more brands. So I'm not sure if there's more platforms, but
okay,
more and more brands on the platforms.
Do you think that is something that will continue, or just like now?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So I'm in touch with all the groups that is on the market, which is doing international expansion in terms of lending. So in Latam, in Africa, and all the countries. So we have to be in touch because we're facing the same challenges.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be transparent and also discuss with them. So I see that their strategy is to keep expanding because the business model is there and the business model is performing. So I believe that we're going to see every month, every 2 months, we're going to see new brands from different business groups. Also, we are working on the new country right now, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna disclose right now, but I believe by the end of the year we're gonna be launching the new brand. We see strong demand, good GDP, so I think we're gonna go further.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. So still a bit about the P2P lending market. What I've been seeing, and I'm sure many investors and you as well, is a lot of platforms, mostly like the most established one, let's say, they are going beyond just peer-to-peer lending. So for example, you can find real estate on the same platform, even like bonds, ETFs, and a lot of different interest accounts, savings accounts. What is your take on that? As for now, if I'm correct, a pure peer-to-peer lending platform, right? So do you think platforms should expand their core?
Yeah, that's a very good question, and this is a question that I'm asking myself, every couple weeks as an entrepreneur. Of course, I want to see, the entrepreneur wants to expand, but I'm trying to hold myself because, I cannot say that I'm senior person in terms of age, but I'm doing business already for 20 years, so I strongly believe in the focusing, and we have to focus on what we are doing the best, which is digital lending, and we're doing it already for some time. And by staying dedicated to this core area, we can ensure that we provide a high quality, specialized service to our customers and to our investors. So the risk management and all this stuff. And while some platforms may choose to diversify, into areas like real estate or, as you mentioned, factoring, buying debt portfolios, we see that more value in concentrating on digital lending where our expertise is. So this focus allows us to maintain a strong understanding of the market, manage risks, deliver the best possible experience to customers and to investors. But as an entrepreneur, I cannot guarantee that next year we will not be launching different new industries because it's what I mentioned. We have to expand So the time will come.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. You already shared a bit about this managed question. So you mentioned that you will have maybe by the end of the year a new loan originator on the platform, right? It said that. I imagine you cannot disclose more than this, but it said this. Can you share more about what's the future for Lonvest in the coming months, coming
Yes,
years?
yes. Sure. So it's the most challenging part. So you have to talk about your plans, which is not the best idea in terms of like you. I like first to do something as a result, and then to talk about it. But still, like we're looking ahead, we're excited to announce the launch of loyalty program as a new software feature, and it's designed to reward investors. For their to enhance more users and to invest more. So we see potential growth here. And as our long-term plans for the next year, we're going to be launching to 2 more countries.
Okay,
One is in LATAM, so we're actively researching this region. And we see strong demand now. We're like researching legal opportunities, and in one Southeast Asian country, we're getting licensed right now. So I believe it's gonna be pretty soon. So like, stay tuned, and I believe there's more exciting developments, on the horizon. So like, we're gonna be informing our investors and partners and everyone.
Okay, awesome. That's great news. So yeah, just to conclude now, imagine somebody watches this and wants to learn more about Lonvest. Maybe open an account, maybe just learn about the company and the platform. What are the best ways to do that?
Yeah, so the easiest way is to start on our website, where you can see a lot of information about us, about the group, about myself, about our team, about our loan originators, countries, bunch of stuff. Second is, of course, our blog, because we're sharing a lot of information, and my personal goal is to share as much information about lending business as possible. So that's why we have all these blog posts, and I'm trying to share more industry news, and we're planning to continue the Q&A sessions which I mentioned above, and this I want to do quarterly, when we're going to be discussing our performance of our loan originators. So it's a great opportunity for investors to gain in-depth information, like including performance data and reports. So the sessions are valuable. So, and if you want to stay informed about our business and make well-informed investment decisions, this, I think, a good opportunity. So like as usual, blog, site, communities, emailings, we're pretty open. So like, you're welcome.
Awesome. Yeah, I will make sure to mention all of that just below the video. Awesome. So thank you so much. I think it was very nice to catch up on Lonvest, and I'm sure people will really appreciate it. Alright, that was already the end of this interview. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I think it was really great to hear about not only the latest news about Lonvest, but also where it is going, what is seen about the future of the field, and also what will be added to the future into the Lonvest platform. So if you want to learn more about Lonvest, I put a lot of links just below the video. There is, for example, a link that goes directly to the platform if you just want to learn more about it, maybe open a free account and just explore it. I also put a link to my review of Lonvest that I regularly update with my latest results, with the latest news about the platform. So you will find all of that below the video or in the podcast show notes if you are listening to the audio version of this. That being said, if you have any questions about the platform, about investing in general, don't hesitate to leave that just below the video. And that being said, thank you again for watching this, and I will see you in the next one.